Hello everyone. Today we're going to take a look at Outwitters. Outwitters is a turn-based strategy game new to the App Store. This app is similar to many that have been released as of late, such as Hero Academy and Summoner Wars. So let's take a look at Outwitters and see if it is worth your time and your money. In the game, players will be focusing on attacking their opponent's base. This is done by recruiting units and moving units and attacking with them, either the opponent's soldiers or their base if you can get to it. The game focuses on positioning on the board rather than, say, ability interaction like something like Summoner Wars, and it's different than Hero Academy as each unit can only move or attack once per turn or use a special ability. All of these units are similar in each army except for one powerful unit, and so it's kind of a balanced playing field, and it's more about your positioning and your choices in the game. Each turn, players will be using a certain number of action points. These action points can be increased by controlling certain spots on the board, and players can use them to recruit new units, also to move and attack. This is kind of the basis of the game, as the person with the more action points will have more options during each turn. In Outwitters, you can always see your list of current games or ones that have completed, and then you can choose from 3 types of play. The first is interesting to this app, League Play. This is where you can be ranked and actually play ranked matches. Something like StarCraft 2, you actually have to play a certain number of matches to decide which league you will be in. This can be done with 1 versus 1 games or 2 versus 2 games, and this is a very interesting feature. You can always select which army you want to be. One is available at first, and you can purchase the other 2. Apart from League Play, there are just friendly games that are unranked. You can create your own or join one randomly. When you create, you have an option to invite Game Center friends. Now, the problem here is that all of your Game Center friends are shown. When you try to select one, it will tell you whether or not they have the game, but it's more like hunting and pecking than actually knowing. The other play option is to play locally via Pass and Play. As I mentioned just briefly before, the game features in-app purchases of 2 additional armies and more to come, it says. You can also purchase 1 pack that will give you everything that is currently available. You can also see your league matches, which at this point I had not played any, and you can see the rulebook, which will give you detailed rules, though everything is available when you first play the game. There's also a newsletter which seems to be constantly updated, as well as some basic options. Outwitters definitely succeeds in style. It is well designed, both in interface and graphically. It is fun to look at and additionally fun to play. I would definitely recommend this game if you enjoy the aesthetic style. More important than how it looks is how it plays, and Outwitters, I believe, succeeds in this area as well. It may not have the strategic or balance levels of something like Summoner Wars. However, this game, because the armies are virtually the same, is less about using special abilities, but more about board positioning and how you recruit your units and how you use your precious actions each turn. I really have enjoyed the game, and the real question is whether you will have time with your other apps to have time for this game and matches of this game. I definitely think it's interesting and has a different feeling than other tactical turn-based games that are currently on iOS, and so I would definitely check it out if it looks interesting to you.